everybody telling me about that Michael Jackson bop. Like, I had never heard that song. Like, it popped up on TikTok, and I was like, oh, it's real cute. And it's called Chicago. Like, that could have been my little background music for my little Chicago vlog. Like, that was, well, not, well, I could have used it on TikTok. I would have had to try to find like some type of copyright free version to use on YouTube. I'm over here trying to order me something from Starbucks. I have an appointment this morning. And I'm trying to order me something to eat for that. I've had Starbucks, like, I like their hot tea. I never had Starbucks coffee. And now I'm trying to order a little breakfast with it too, so I can do this little, so what should I get? I may try that Impossible breakfast sandwich, or either the bacon sausage egg wrap. I ain't gonna lie, let me look and see what this wrap doing, but I need to get moving. I'm gonna see if I can order it online. I'm never, like I said, the couple times I had when I went for their hot tea, their hot tea is really good to me. Especially like when you feel stuffy, and I do feel like stuffy, but it could just be because of my fan. I did get a new fan, well, a fan installed in my room. I never had like a ceiling fan in my room, so I got that installed and I've been sleeping with it on. So yeah, everybody been telling me like, yeah, that's probably why you feeling stuffy, because it's really just started for like the last 2 nights that I've had it. So yeah, let's order this Starbucks and get into the chat. Okay, y'all, I had to run in. I thought I had clicked the drive-thru pickup, but apparently I didn't, so I had to actually go inside of Starbucks to get my order. Anyway, so I got my honey citrus lemon tea. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, honey citrus mint tea. So yeah, it's normally be like really hot. That's why I left home like so early, so I can give this time to cool off, so I can actually drink it before I go into my doctor's appointment. Oh, it's hot, but it's so good. The tea be good. I instantly just felt my nose like unstuff a little bit. I'm like, not even trying to be dramatic. Okay, I got I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't know what this is. This is a sausage cheddar. Basically, it's a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. Okay, but it's not a biscuit for real. It's a. The camera just want to focus on me right now. But yeah, the bread is a little different. I don't know what kind of bread this is, but it's okay. I just didn't want to stop multiple places, so this is my first time actually trying food from Starbucks for real. But let me go ahead. My doctor's appointment is right up the street, so I'm gonna go ahead and head there so we can get started on this video, because I want to go ahead and be part, so I can get started. Like, I had to take notes in my phone because it's really a lot to talk about. It's so much, and I just added one more. Okay, let's go. Alright, y'all, I made it and I'm parked. So I want to start. Y'all, I just have to keep in my hands, I'm sorry. But I want to start with my notes about what's been going on in the world. Like, I feel like I don't see a lot of people in my age range that speak on these topics. I don't see a lot of people in my age range that speak on these topics, and I feel like it's important to. So I kind of want to make like a 20-something vlog series from the point of view of a black woman. I am in the South, born and raised, and I'm sure y'all can tell by the way I talk. But yeah, I just want to talk about things that's going on in the world and how it affects us. So I'm gonna start off with, honestly, it's been what, a couple weeks now, 2 weeks, whatever. And I'm still very highly disappointed in what happened with the election, as I'm sure many other black women are. Shout out to the 92%, 92, 93. I think they've been saying 92. Shout out to the black women. If you went out and vote, thank you, sister. If you was part of the 92%. Now that other 8% of y'all, we need to have a talk. We really do. I don't know what's going on with y'all. I don't know what world y'all live in, but that other 8% of y'all, but we're not going to focus on that because 92% is an amazing amount. It should have been 100%, but yeah, y'all need help. The main thing I want to talk about is those that didn't vote. Ooh. Y'all, this tea so hot, but it's so good. Like, it need to cool down like a little bit more. Y'all that didn't vote, I would say, I don't mean to offend nobody, but honestly, I don't care if it offends you, because voting is something that is very serious. Not just the presidential election, but the other elections in between. Ever since I've been 18 years old, my mom has instilled in me how important voting was. My grandma as well. Like, my grandmother is 88 years old. Like, these rights to vote and have a voice have not always been around. And for y'all to have the right to vote and sit up here and not vote, and it's crazy to me because y'all know I'm in a black setting like all the time. I'm a hair braider. It's crazy to me to hear clients telling me that they chose not to vote, like telling me that Trump is not Trump likes people like us. He doesn't. And it's insane to me hearing it from other black women. Like, what world do y'all live in? I understand some people don't like to get wrapped up in politics and stuff like that, but I personally feel like this election was one of the most important ones, because when y'all rights start getting taken away, when y'all sons, and the crazy part is, like, almost every person, like, it hasn't been a lot, like, I would say that, like, most of everybody on the same page, but you know what I'm saying, the topic has came up frequently, like in the last few weeks or months, about the election, and the handful that have spoken on not voting, or like thinking that, oh, the Mr. Orange Man does care about people with our skin complexion. Like, they had sons, and that's the craziest part to me, because this man is trying to give the police full immunity, and you didn't vote, or you, well, I know for a fact they didn't vote for him, but your non-vote is a vote. Our state is never like a swing state that's like, oh, South Carolina could go anyway. It's never that. Like, we know what it is. But the thing is, the more I talk to people, the more I realize how many black people don't vote. And if you look at the population of South Carolina, we are about 50-50. So I don't understand how, like, we really could be a swing state if y'all would just get out and vote. But y'all don't care enough to vote about y'all own right. There's so many black people that don't vote. And I pray, I really do, because I don't wish no bad on nobody. I pray nothing ever happened to y'all black sons where they're in a predicament with the police. Because if you did not vote and that man gives them police full immunity, if something happened to your black son, do not call us marching. or your daughter too, but we know it happened more to black men. Do not call us. We not coming down at a march. If you have told me, or it come to find out you didn't vote or whatever, non-vote was a vote for Trump this time. Honestly, that's how I feel. If you didn't vote, then you might as well voted for him. Like, it looked the same in my eyes. Like, sorry, I had to grab a nap from y'all, but that just really upset me. And like I said, I'm a woman. I don't have no kids or nothing, but I'm voting for our future. How could you not vote and you have kids? Like, you don't care about their future. You don't care about your daughter possibly, unfortunately, maybe being attacked one day and having a unwanted pregnancy and not being able to get what she needs to cope with it or move on with her life. Like, do you think it's okay if your daughter has to raise a child one day that she did not want? Like, she was not a willing participant in creating the child. Like, why would you want that for your child? Why would you want, like, that should be their choice. Like, and I feel like it should be your choice otherwise as well. But myself personally, if I was a willing participant in creating the child, like, I wouldn't do that. Like, I've never done, you know what I'm saying? What, somebody on YouTube I be watching me calling it the baby chop shop. I've never been to the baby chop shop. And like I said, if I was a willing participant in creating the child, then I would not even consider that. But yeah, if I wasn't a willing participant and I was attacked, I know YouTube is, you know, get triggered by certain words. So yeah, I'm saying attacked, but y'all know what I mean. If I was attacked and I had an unwanted pregnancy, I feel like I should have that right to be able to go to the baby chop shop. Like, and like, I don't think that would be good for anybody's mental health to have to raise a child that they did not want and was not a willing participant in creating that child. Like, it's crazy. And to the black men, y'all did alright. 70-some% was alright, but it's like, y'all could have did better. But thank you to the 70 whatever percent. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for having some sense. We appreciate y'all. But I do know, I ain't even gonna care. I feel like half of black men didn't even vote, and the half that did vote, it was 70% of them. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need y'all to protect us when we go marching in the streets for Black Lives Matter. We need y'all to stand up and protect y'all family members. Y'all that talk about y'all don't vote and all this stuff. Half of y'all that saying that have daughters, have nieces, have sisters, and everybody has a mother or had a mother. Vote for their rights. Vote for, like, that's crazy. Like, it's sick, like, that y'all just don't care about this stuff. Like, just I get upset talking about this because people just dumb, and then I feel like they the main ones that soon as something happen, they gonna be like, oh, the police got Ray Ray and Pookie. Oh, you want us to march? You nor Ray Ray nor Pookie march, but y'all want us to march the streets down, burn it down, and do all this stuff? No. Black women, I've been watching them TikTok, and I saw y'all. It's funny, but it's very true. It's our time to rest now. We resting and relaxing. I'm sorry, but yeah, I feel like I'm not marching for nobody that didn't vote and vote for who I voted for. If something happened to you, not not marching. I'm not marching. I'm not contributing to no GoFundMe's. Good luck, Charlie. And I want to touch on y'all too for a minute. Y'all Latinos. I honestly think some of y'all don't know what y'all was doing. But everybody try to put us black people at the bottom. So I guess y'all feel like, oh, if I vote with him, that's going to keep the black people at the bottom. And we're going to be here. It's black people here, Latinos here, and then, you know, the other race up here. Baby, they don't like y'all either. Honestly, they probably look at y'all as beneath us. They probably think that our ancestors actually, they were slaves. So I guess they feel like, yeah, they still beneath us, but they earned whatever spot they are. Y'all, they feel like y'all, I ain't even gonna yeah, they feel like y'all just benefit everything, and y'all hadn't put in the blood and the sweat and the tears. You know what I'm saying? They didn't either, but they just feel like they got their privilege. So yeah. Latinos, they voted for Trump. Well, if you voted, you're probably a citizen. But when they start packing up abuela and all them, yeah, your cousins and all them that you know ain't got no green card, and I know some of y'all don't care. But also they said they gonna start packing up some of y'all quiet as it's kept. They said they taking back the, what is it, born here right and all that type of stuff. So yeah, what is it, if you're born here, even if the parent is an immigrant, I think they trying to take that back. So some of y'all was born here, but y'all parents was immigrants, and y'all went and voted for that man, and y'all gonna get deported. Adios amigos. Adios amigos. And I agree 100% with the TikToks that I see. Baby, y'all need to quit trying to do that people of color stuff, because when it come down to it, black people stand 10 toes down, and y'all always leave us hanging. Y'all don't be 10 toes down with us, and it's crazy. But y'all want to be considered people of color, but y'all do not be 10 toes down with us. Y'all go and vote for the ops, vote against our rights. Literally, y'all know that it's biting. You're like they said, when you dig a hole for me, dig one for yourself too. Y'all trying to dig a hole for us, thinking y'all on solid ground, and baby, y'all hole is 10 times deeper than ours. You know. So I guess the one positive thing I could say is, if you had invested money, stocks or whatever, it did go up. I noticed it in my portfolio. But I guess that's just, I feel like that's just like fuck it, I need to say I'm getting paid for my pain, like. But it ain't even worth it. Like, it's like, okay, the little money cute, but baby, the pain we about to go through for the next couple of years is crazy. And I take this election even more personal. Like the first election, I feel like nobody knew what that man had in store for, and y'all ignore my nails. I got these press-on nails on. They've been popping off. I've been doing home renovations. I really hadn't cared. I just tried to make it to my appointment on time and make this YouTube video. So yeah, I'm missing a few nails, but I'm here. Anyway, I feel like yeah, it's not gonna be worth it, the stuff that we gotta go through these next 4 years. But if you voted for him, if you voted for him the first time, you didn't know what he had in store, but y'all saw everything he did. The man is a convicted felon. The black woman was overqualified for the job. She had everything she needed to be the president, and y'all still didn't vote for her. But y'all either voted for a felon or just felt like, well, I ain't gonna vote for nobody. Y'all are ignorant, talking about y'all don't know who to vote for. Y'all, and the main ones that saying that they don't know who to vote for, or the main ones, I hate to say it, I know y'all get government assistance. When your food stamps get cut off, when your Section 8 get cut off, then I bet you would think, like, oh, I know who to vote for next time. It's too late now. It's too late. 4 years. Let's see how they go. 4 years. And it's probably somebody just as crazy as him gonna run after him. You know what I'm saying? We might not know the full details until they start running. Anyway, yeah. It's not giving that. Like, this time, after you saw what he did last time, if you did not vote last time, or if you voted for him last time, like, if you still thought this time, like, oh, well, I don't know who to vote for, I feel like half of y'all just voted for them stimulus checks. And if you sold the whole black race out for a stimulus check, you deserve everything you get. Because, and like I said, don't call us when they do something to your child, when they do something to you, when they do something to your family member. Don't call us talking about, oh, we need to march, the police ain't right, and blah 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 blah. We know the police ain't right, so why would we vote for somebody or not vote at all when it comes down to them getting full immunity? It's crazy. I feel like this election, it was just more about morals than anything. It's like, it's not even, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it was just more about morals. Like, this woman, shout out to Vice President Kamala Harris. She is trying to hold it together, and y'all literally voted for the man so he can crumble it. Shout out to her though. She was trying to hold it together. A lot of people don't agree with her policies or whatever. A lot of people try to say she arrested, like, gave, I guess, a lot of black men, like, what, gave them too much of a sentence, gave them like a high sentence for like their crime, and it wasn't necessary. That was actually debunked, that she did not do that. But even if she did, honestly, would you rather them be in jail a little longer than they should for a crime that they did do, or would you rather them be taken out by the police and then you know what I'm saying? But that didn't happen anyway, so yeah. But I'm just saying, even if it did, like, I don't know who to vote for. Which, like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. It's common sense. Yeah, it was just more about morals and stuff this time. Like, and it really showed, especially us black women, who cares about us and who does not. Like, seeing some men say they weren't going to vote for a woman because she's a woman and all that type of stuff, like, it showed us a lot. It really did. You don't want to see a woman be the president so bad that you would let a man who attacks women, I'm going to say that, who attacks women, you just say all kind of stuff like he's outlandish, and you can see the laws and things that he's trying to change to make what he has done be okay. And that's crazy. And he's trying to do that for all men, so we can all grab him by the you know what. You know what I'm saying? And we won't get into trouble for it. You know, I saw a TikTok where, shout out to TikTok. I be enjoying TikTok. I saw a TikTok where it was a judge. They was trying to explain to the judge why they should pass the law, whatever it was talking about. And she was like, so you mean to tell me a woman could be facing up to 15 years in prison for getting rid of an unwanted pregnancy, but the person who attacked her will only be facing 10 years? Like, that's crazy. That is crazy. Those, I can't make this stuff up. For the ladies, I feel like y'all, if y'all haven't been already this year, go get your annual checkup, re-up on, I say birth control pills, or what's that, I know they have some, the little thing in your arm, like they have all kind of birth control. Ladies, if you don't want kids, and I honestly don't suggest having kids in the next 4 years, because your health could, we as black women, our health is already more at risk, but your health could be more at risk bringing a child into this world. So yeah, stock up on your birth control, because I heard they trying to take that away too. I'm re-upping my pills. I need to see how long they last before they expire, but yeah, I'm gonna keep getting them and like stack them, you know what I'm saying? Like, just keep them on standby. You know what I'm saying? For the next 4 years. Like, no, I'm sorry, y'all not finna catch me sleeping. And I also want to say something else. Yeah, or y'all can go get that little, ain't this 5 years that pay? Depot is what, a couple months, 3 to 6 months. You gotta go like every 3 to 6 months. I tried that at one point, biggest mistake of my life. So I'm a pills girl, but yeah, y'all that, if y'all don't care about doing that little patch or whatever they got, yeah, I suggest y'all go get it. What else? One more thing I want to add at the end of this video. Why do people have an issue with us women that are like in our 20s, and I guess we're mature, we got, you know, certain stuff together? Why y'all be having an issue because we don't want to have kids, or we're not interested in children. Like, honestly, I'm not even interested in dating right now. Like, I got a little some, you know what I'm saying, whatever, but it wasn't even by choice. Like, honestly, if my client, I don't know, I had a client that just really wanted to play matchmaker with me, you know what I'm saying. I am a good person, you know what I'm saying. I would be a great wife to somebody, but you know, I just wasn't like looking or interested or at all. Like, I just been my own little bubble. And I had a client that was trying to play matchmaker, you know what I'm saying. So, you know, this situation is cool or whatever, you know, just seeing how things go or whatever. But why do y'all not, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know, I just feel like people be having an issue with women, like, oh, you need to da 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 da, you getting a little older, you need to go ahead, when you gonna have some kids? When I'm gonna have a ring on my finger? Let's talk about morals. Like, y'all don't be pressuring these dudes. Like, y'all don't be asking them when they gonna get a wife, you know what I'm saying. Like, why y'all be pressuring women about when we gonna have kids? Like, don't nobody want to be no baby mama. I don't anyways. Like, if I got the belly, I want the ring to match. Clock it. Yeah, so but honestly, I don't have no interest in that. Like, and I'm the type of person, like, I've done like the relationships before, and it's like, I wouldn't say it's a waste of time, to be honest. Like, if it's not the right person, so that's where I'm at with it now. Like, if it's not the right person or stuff seems to not feel right, like, yeah, I'm not finna keep wasting my time with you. Like, life is too short to be dealing with anybody that makes you unhappy, anybody that brings you down. Like, I be happy in my own life. Like, I be traveling, I be doing what I want to do. Like, I make my own money. Like, I'm not worried about no man. Like, if the right one come along, cool, we're gonna be happy, we're gonna be traveling together. Even if I was to get in a relationship or married, like, tomorrow, like, I still don't want to have no kids. Like, and honestly, definitely within the next 4 years. But, you know, if I was to meet somebody in the next 4 years, then maybe, like, after the next 4 years, I would consider having a child. But if I don't, like, I'm cool. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I've come to the conclusion where I'm happy being by myself. I don't feel the need to be in a relationship. Like, if the right relationship comes to me, I'm, you know, gonna be open and considerate to it. But if it doesn't, then, like, I'm just gonna be that fine, rich auntie that be like, girl, where's auntie at? Child, she halfway across the world somewhere, just enjoying life, living life. Like, I look good, I feel good, and yeah, I'm just taking care of me. Like, yeah, I love a good spa day. Like, if you know me, you know I love a good spa day, baby. I love to go get me a good massage and just relax and just ignore everybody. Everybody be like, listen, where you been at the last 4 or 5 hours? Like, we've been trying to contact you. Girl, I was at the spa. I'm not even lying. Like, this me. So yeah, like, I enjoy things like that. Like, and like I said, even if I was, like, I'm still not in no rush to have no kids. Like, if I met my person, like, we finna enjoy life. We finna enjoy life together. Like, build, and well, I'm building by myself anyway, but you know what I'm saying. Like, if I got a partner and I had somebody to work with together to build stuff, like, we're gonna do that. Like, I ain't gonna say a partner, a husband, because yeah, I'm not joining financials with anybody that's not my husband, because yeah, that goes all the way left a lot of times. Yeah, this tea so good. I got like 10 minutes before I gotta be in there. But yeah, that's just my thought process on it. And also with dating, it's like, it's scary dating these days. Like, I feel like the dating pool just got like this tiny, because I would never date anyone who says they don't vote or they didn't vote for Kamala, or because she's a woman, or like, I just would never vote for someone. Like, I would never date or be with somebody that is, I hate to say it, that ignorant. I just personally couldn't. So, you know, I feel like that eliminates a lot of people. We talk about, I feel like this type of stuff is important. Like this election, like people try to say, oh, the presidential election isn't important. It's like the more local ones. And I feel like this presidential election was the most important one, because yes, you have to vote locally, and I always do. Anytime I'm able to vote, or we're supposed to vote, I vote. Ever since I've been 18 years old, I vote. But those elections are important as well, but this election was very important, because as much as y'all may not feel like, oh, the president don't affect me, like I felt like that in the past, like, yeah, whoever the president is, I ain't gonna say it don't affect me at all, but it doesn't really hit me very closely. It doesn't really hit that close to home who the president is. But this election, I feel like it's definitely gonna hit very close to home. And I don't know how some of y'all didn't see that, but y'all finna find out. So if you didn't think it was important to vote, I hope you are happy and you can live with your decision. But yeah. And then them, like I said, be the main ones like, oh, when you gonna have some kids? Like, why would I have kids in a world with you maniacs that don't think it's important to vote? And then when my health is at risk, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't directly realize how much it affects y'all until, like, you know what I'm saying, you or somebody close to you and your family is put in a life or death situation in childbirth, and the doctors can't do the procedure needed to keep the person alive, or to keep the person from getting like a serious infection or something. Well, yeah, when it hit you close to home, like, then you gonna realize, like, oh man, like, I didn't realize that election. Oh yeah. So quit asking your single, or even the married ones. Like, I know it's some married women who are refusing to have kids right now because they just not finna put their health at risk for that. Like, that's crazy. But unfortunately, that's the world we live in, y'all. I think I said everything I need to say. Y'all, do y'all watch Love is Blind? All I'm saying is, baby, I would like to break down all the people, but we know the main people that are being talked about right now is Tyler and Ashley, and child, I don't know. Well, I do know Ashley, and I have thoughts and opinions. That's what I do know, is that I have thoughts and opinions on them, and the other ones too. But I feel like they are dragging it out, so I feel like they still, even up to current, they just have a bunch of mess going on. So I might talk about that in my next video if y'all interested in it. If y'all watch Love is Blind, or I did watch Megan's documentary, so I will like talk about that too if you know y'all want me to. Shout out to Megan, girl. Shout out to Megan. And as far as like, I'm gonna say this briefly, but as far as like the election, how I feel about people that didn't vote is a vote for Trump. I feel like with Megan, I'm tired of y'all on her neck about this Tory Lane stuff, because I feel like if Tory was innocent, he would have got on that stand. He was there. He would have got on that stand and said what really happened to free himself. If you didn't get on the stand to speak up for yourself, to free yourself from being in prison, why are you doing all this from behind bars? Like, you sat up there and let all this happen. All you had to do was say, let me take the stand and say what really happened. Was it Kelsey? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? But from the perspective, like me, I know if I didn't do no crime and I'm sitting up here, first of all, when they start talking about, oh, you're the main suspect and the DA picked up the case and we're about to have a case of you against the state of if you know what I'm saying, did that to this person, like, I'm finna tell it right then. It wasn't me. I was there. You know what I'm saying? I know they say snitches get stitches. That's not snitching. I feel like someone that was your friend that you were close to get, you know what I'm saying, and you just feel like, oh, I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm just not gonna say nothing. I feel like that's pretty crazy to me. Ooh, yo, this tea is so good. I'm trying to finish it before I go in. Yeah, I feel like that's crazy to see something happen to someone you know and care about personally, and you don't speak up and say what happened. Like, yeah, like I said, if it's just some random thing that you saw that, you know what I'm saying, and you just like, yeah, I don't want to do that, let me just get on and keep on. Yeah, that might be considered no snitching, but no snitching, I feel like, don't count when something happens to your family, when your family or your close friend. If y'all are together and somebody walk up and snatch their purse, yeah, I'm gonna describe that person from head to toe. Yeah, this person da 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 da. Like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'll talk about that in another video. But I feel like, yeah, if you don't defend yourself, why you doing the most now? Like, you should have defended yourself in court before you you should have told what really happened, because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell what really happened, especially if my friend purse gets snatched and I saw the person do it, and now I'm in court and they trying to say that I snatched the purse. Baby, I didn't snatch nobody's purse. I can tell you what the man looked like. I don't know his name, but I can tell you what he looked like, how tall he was, what he had on, what he looked like. I can give you a description. You could draw him out on a piece of paper, but it wasn't me. Like, and I'm gonna take the stand and say that. I'm not gonna not take the stand and just sit back, and then once I'm convicted of the crime, like, oh, I didn't do it, No, if I didn't do it, I'm gonna do everything before it gets that far to defend myself. And if I got up there and defend myself and they still found me guilty, then yeah, I'm gonna keep fighting from behind jail walls. But if I didn't, like, yeah, I'm just shut up. Let me go, y'all. Gotta go to my appointment. Thank y'all for watching. Let me know if y'all enjoyed this, and if y'all do, I'll keep doing more content like this.